Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So I wanted to do a video sort of talking about the Carnival banner here. I mean, quite obviously, right? Global players, you guys should not summon on this. I mean, I don't know. This is just like, this is not the type of banner you want to summon on, right? One of these banners were Fasha and Chila are both really good. Neither of whom are on one of the top teams in the game right now where you're going to get a lot of value out of them. Fasha's on Pure Saiyans, but you're not running Fasha on Pure Saiyans. Like, she's good, she's not that good, right? She's not competing with the LR gods. She's not, competing with LR Carnival Goku or Tech God Goku or one of these characters, right? Like, she's not beating them to get onto that team. And Chilai would be, like, she will fit a role much better in the future than Fasha. But, I mean, Chila has even less teams, and none of them are relevant right now. But no matter what, this is exactly the type of banner you do not want to summon on, right? Fasha and Chila are good. The rest of the banner is pretty mid. Int Ribrian will be good if Peppy Gals becomes a real team. Bra is very solid. And it's like, that's basically it, right? Like, it's like, you're summoning on this, and you're basically just YOLOing for unfeatured LRs, right? You're just trying to get these guys because it's a double rates banner. But one of the main things I want to talk about here is the fact that the Carnival coins have returned. Oh, and I was just real quick going to point out too, this is, I think, very stupid. I don't know why they're doing this completely, but they decided to drop this dumbass banner last night for Global, right? Well, I guess today, the 17th. This banner came out on the 17th, which I'm still recording this on the 17th. This banner's out today. And then JP is going to get Gamma 1 and 2. We should see Gamma 1 and 2's details tweeted out in, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours? In 5 hours, we'll see what Gamma 1 and 2 can do. And then they should release on the 20th on JP. And then Gamma 1 and 2 should be out on the 27th for Global. I can only assume they decided that it was a necessity that they get this stupid banner in here for some reason. I don't know. Dude, don't ask me. But definitely don't summon on this. Gamma 1 and 2, they have a real Dokkan Fest banner. Apparently they're both going to be on the same banner. That's going to be a very high value banner. Whereas this is going to be just, this is bullshit right here. But the main thing I want to talk about is this, right? So moving forward, what's funny is so many people were upset about Carnival LRs and Carnival banners and stuff like that. And it is comedy to me how many people just did not understand, right? Even as we got very close to this banner dropping, so many people were confused that this banner was going to have Carnival coins. Many people didn't realize this. Many people weren't accepting it, right? Like, it just didn't even occur to them. But they said, not only in the Dokkan Now, but in the news as well, that all these future Carnival banners, these double rate banners, are now going to have the Carnival coins attached to them, right? This banner was out on JP very recently, right? This banner was at the start of August, and this was just a typical blue coin banner. Now, blue coins are essentially worthless, right? All you can get with them are Elder Kais, although to be fair, I have bought a lot of Elder Kais with my blue coins. And then the 50% supports, which they just never bring those banners back. They never, they just never bring those banners back, right? Like the EGL type banner, the tech type banner, and shit like that. You can use blue coins to buy those 50% support type units, but like blue coins are mostly irrelevant, right? So it's not really a big deal that this now becomes Carnival coins. Now, this is definitely going to set us up for this sort of like new format. I was very curious to see how they were going to handle not only Carnival LR Goku here, but also LR Metal Cooler. I was wondering, were they possibly going to be available unfeatured in the banner, which they are not unfeatured on the banner. And I was also curious if you'd be able to get them with coins yet, right? And you also were not able to. Now, you guys know how with the Carnival coins, what you're able to do with it is pick up any featured characters that are on the banner. So I'm going to assume that we got basically I think the best case scenario for these Carnival banners, which is that Goku and Metal Cooler are going to be like featured characters on these Carnival banners. I just think that this is a huge upgrade from these dog shit yellow coin banners we've gotten previously in the past, right? Where there was just almost no value on them, right? This is what a yellow coin banner would resemble, right? Is you'd have like the LR and then just a bunch of bullshit featured here. But it's like, you look at these banners, it's like, sure, I mean, some of these LRs are rather old. I mean, this full power Frieza just got his EZA, right? These two are still very, relevant units. But like these are still like summonable LRs. It's not the same thing as like STR Chi-Chi or STR Pan, right? Featured, right? You have actual LRs. So now I think this just becomes very easy. Continue to skip yellow coin banners, which yellow coin banners are still going to be a thing, right? Global is going to have 2 coming up, as a matter of fact. LR Golden Frieza and LR Fusion Zamasu. Where exactly these banners are going to drop is impossible to tell, especially if they continue to have movie banners and celebrations pertaining to Dragon Ball Super Superhero. The schedule could be really messed up, right? Like where Vegeta and Trunks fit in, where the Resurrection F Blues fit in. It's not so simple as just say they're in this time slot. Like I saw a lot of people are still expecting Vegeta and Trunks to drop at the start of November. I'm not so sure. I feel like the slot, like the Dokkan Fest exclusive slot that Vegeta and Trunks would occupy is going to be Gamma 1 and 2. I feel like we're probably going to see Vegeta and Trunks in December, but even that is, again, conditional on what they're going to do with the superhero stuff. So we do want to keep that in mind, right? Like this upcoming schedule for Global is going to be, I think, a mess. And where exactly Golden Frieza and Fusion Zamasu are going to show up is very hard to figure out. But what I'm thinking, right, is that every year we always get a double rates banner. I think I could probably pull this up pretty easily, right? We would want to pull it up from, let's see. I don't know. I guess it will be here in the Legendary Summons. I just want to pull up like either future Gohan, and I guess I'll just go to the celebration. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah. I can get there right from here, right? No, because this is god damn it. There's nothing worse than when I forget to pull something up before the video starts, because then I got to go find it. Right here. It'll be right here. Every year, right, we've been getting these double rates banners. This has happened since 2018. Yeah, Trunks and Mai was the first one. Then we had Spirit Bomb Goku. Then we had this Gohan. This Gohan was on both versions at the same time. And then last year it was future Gohan and Trunks. So here's the thing. I'm expecting that this banner in 2022 is going to be a new Carnival featured LR, Carnival exclusive LR, is what I'm thinking is going to happen, right? Again, in terms of like who it could be, just say like maybe like a UI signed Goku. Keep in mind that even though they've done a lot of tournament power stuff, the amount of animations they've used is very small from the tournament power, I feel like. Like, they've gotten some big stuff. The entire first Jiren versus Goku fight is completely untouched, right? Everything that happens in the first UI Goku and Jiren fight, they can completely pull from, right? They do have the Dokkan Fest Blue Kaioken Goku. He, of course, has taken some from, when Goku's fighting him in Blue Kaioken, but not when he's in UI. So that's a very important thing to keep in mind, right? So I'm thinking that we'll get one of these probably on Global and GP at the same time. I'd say there's a decent chance. We'll see, right? Maybe it won't. Maybe it could be. Hard to say 100% for sure. Now, what I'm going to be curious on is, are we going to see both Goku and Metal Cooler featured on that banner? So it could be something like, Carnival exclusive UI Goku, LR Metal Cooler, LR Carnival Super Saiyan Goku, then maybe like STR UI Goku, LR Goku and Frieza, LR Jiren, right? LR Kale and Caulifla, and then like during the celebration, I don't know, LR Kale and Caulifla Khaleesi or something like that. Like it could be crazy, right? Like it's a banner of all these LRs and then having these guys featured on them. I think that'll be pretty good. Whereas I've always stressed for free-to-play players to skip yellow coin banners because they're just so dog shit, right? We have your one LR. Recently, they've made it 3 featured LRs, but still just a bunch of crappy units. Now, at least, it's a bunch of LRs, right? Like, they do at the very end have a couple of banner units here. None of these 3 are overly spectacular, although the Vegeta and Piccolo, you could find some spots they could be useful in with their recent EZAs. This guy sucks. This Tech Final Form Cooler, I would say, is fairly decent, though. But, so we do have the end of these, and people were always memeing, like, they saw this guy available with Carnival coins, like, oh, let me race to buy that, but What it is just that they're always going to have the featured units be available with Carnival coins, right? So I think these banners are definitely going to be a lot more enticing moving forward compared to how dog shit yellow coin banners have always been. And again, people, I'm still going to see people in 3 months. The next time a yellow coin banner drops, I know I'm going to see people like, what? A yellow coin? I thought yellow coin banners were done, right? Because people are talking about, oh, why didn't they let us exchange our yellow coins into Carnival coins? Because it's a different thing, right? Like, that's not the intention of what the Carnival coin is. But I do think these types of banners is where you can pick up the yellow coin LRs much easier. Because, right, all the yellow coin LRs are unfeatured on these banners, these Carnival LR banners. So there's just, I wonder, the next yellow coin LR on JP, we could see, I think, in November. Recently, in the past couple of years, they've dropped one LR on JP between October and November. In 2019, LR God Goku dropped at the end of November. 2 years ago, LR Turles dropped in October, and then last year was Hit and God Goku in October. So I expect that the next yellow coin LR could be in November, right? Maybe those banners will be upgraded, because now at this point, you just have no incentive to ever summon on a yellow coin banner ever, considering these Carnival banners are better. And then I still would say the Dokkan Festival exclusive banners, those are the true places where you want to really summon on. But there's also the extra factor in that yellow coin LRs have never been like legitimate leaders, but these Carnival LRs are, right? Now, Carnival Goku, I'm not the biggest like, he's really good. But like, 2 of him on the team, right, where only one of them can revive, and powerful comeback's not really the craziest category, so it's not the most effective. LR Metal Cooler's team, though, you know, just running the 200% Wicked Bloodline is pretty crazy, right? So these Carnival LRs being legitimate leader units, I think, is pretty interesting. So let me know what you guys think. It's going to be very interesting to see the next Carnival LR that's going to come out. Again, I anticipate it'll be in December, but I do think these will be fairly infrequent, right? I think we could see one in December. On JP, we could see one at the end of January for the 8th anniversary, and then another in the middle of February for the 8th anniversary. Then after that, it's like, maybe we could see one for the Golden Week celebration, maybe in May, right? Like sometime in the middle of the Golden Week celebration, which always is the last week of April, but the celebration will last, you know, usually the entirety of May. Maybe sometime in there, right around Goku Day or something like that. Maybe Tanabata would have one. We know that next Worldwide will definitely have 2 Carnival LR banners, but I think there's a possibility we could only see like 5 Carnival exclusive LRs per year or something like that, like a very small number. So let me know what you guys think about these units, the Carnival banner, the whole format change, everything. I have been saying since day one, I think that this change is very good for the game, and in numerous ways, and so far, I do feel like I called that correctly. Everyone was crying like crazy, but it does look like this is going to be for the good of the game, and definitely the hype of these celebrations. But I really want to see what the next, like, Carnival exclusive LR banner looks like, right? Like, I want to confirm, see Carnival Super Saiyan Goku and Metal Cooler featured on there and stuff like that before we can really make that call, right? So let me know what you guys think. Again, global players, man, you listen, if you summon on this banner, you have a problem, all right? If you're free to play and you're summoning on this, you have a problem. Stop summoning on every damn banner. Stop summoning every time you got 5 stones. Don't do it, right? Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Wait for Gamma 1 and 2, because I think their banner will probably be much better. Multiple 200% leaders, a lot of good featured units. Their banner will probably be much better to summon on than this, right? For sure.